Hey guys, how you doing? I'm DJ Strato from Hurricane Productions. You're probably watching this on our blog or our YouTube channel. This segment is going to be a follow-up, a continuation on LED DJ lighting. This year it's coming from the DJ Expo 2008. Last year I wrote up a little article on our blog about what I saw in LED lighting at last year's Expo. This year I saw some improvements. They're definitely coming out with better models, but it's mainly on the high-end equipment. You know, the DJ lighting with the pivoting heads that go in all angles. That stuff using like the 5 watts, the 10 watt LEDs, those are looking really good. But as far as the more affordable, smaller units, it's just not there yet. The beams aren't crisp. The displays on the dance floor are blurry, and at this point, I don't think that the pros outweigh the cons just yet as far as getting LED mobile DJ lighting. The perks of it are, number one, you can say you're green. If you're a DJ, you can say that you're doing your part to help the environment, because the amount of power consumption they use is significantly less than the popular halogen light bulbs. The second thing is that there's less draw on your whole system, so that you can operate however many LED DJ lighting pieces that you want on one circuit usually, and you don't have to worry about overloading anything because they take such small such small power consumption. The third thing is that they don't generate much heat, and there's generally no warm up or cool down time for when you can pack stuff away or start things up. It's pretty much instant. That's the great thing about going away from halogen. Halogen is so bright and so hot, and that looks great, but it's not always the best when you're trying to get instant lighting or if you want to break down quickly. So I'm going to go to a clip of American DJ showing off one of their new units that is completely LED. It's actually really cool. It's one of the coolest new designs I've seen. It's one of the first units I've seen to have a beam of light, but also surrounding the beam entry point is 9 bright LEDs that just it looks like it belongs on a spaceship, but it's really cool. So I think that this piece is definitely the best unit I've seen as far as LED DJ lighting goes this year.
These are the Accu series. Right here is the Accu series, or rather the AccuSpot 250 hybrid. Just like the original AccuSpot, it uses a MSD 250 discharge lamp rated at about 3,000 hours. They're super bright and they're superior to the halogen discharge lamps. These give you a very crystal white projection, very long lasting. It takes about 4 minutes for these to warm up, but once they're warmed up, ready to go, you close the shutter on them and they're fully available for you to open the shutter, ready to go when you need them. What makes these the hybrids is that they have LEDs around the outside of the main lens. A very new effect, very revolutionary. This hasn't really been done before with this intensity. 9 different half-watt LEDs around the outside of the fixture. Displays a very futuristic look up on the lights with your fog, and without fog you can see on the floor they put a very cool effect on the floor. The AccuSpot 250s use 7 different interchangeable gobos, 2 additional dichroic gobos. Now a dichroic gobo is a glass gobo. If you're not quite sure what that is, they make them and they bake in the colors. You can use those for logos, you can use those for your company logo, for the names of your clients, the names of your bride and groom, whatever the case may be. And the colors last forever. They do not fade because they're baked into the glass. All the gobos are interchangeable, and there's a separate gobo and color wheel. That way you can pretty much change the color of the gobos to your whatever you see fit.